The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos has left for Davos, Switzerland today to attend the World Economic Forum next week. To give us more details, we have Josh Camo reporting to us live from the Villamor Air Base in Pasay. Josh, what can we expect from this trip?
Time he tackled inflation. The forum be there. Meet food price. The Emperor State as a
We'll circle back into Josh Camo in a while. In other news, the Agriculture Department claims that onion prices could go down in the coming days. DA Assistant Secretary Christine Evangelista said there were more harvests this month compared to last December and that we have not reached the peak of harvest season yet. The DA also monitored that current market prices of onion have settled at around 550 pesos per kilo. As a point of reference, the department said the farm gate onion prices start at 450 pesos per kilo. The DA earlier recommended the importation of 22,000 metric tons of onions in a bid to lower prices.
So as far as the onions are concerned, we are looking at the prices that it's supposed to go down already. One, of course, is also that there are more harvests this coming second week of January as compared to December. We have not reached the peak of the harvest because it's really March.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos has left for Davos, Switzerland today to attend the World Economic Forum next week. Let's get more details. Josh Camus reporting to us live from Villamor Air Base. Josh, good morning. Can you tell us what can we expect from this trip?
Riza, President Marcos will likely talk about the economic gains that the Philippines has sustained so far under his term. At the same time, he's expected to tackle food inflation, among other topics. President Marcos expects the forum to be a milestone event since this will be their first in-person meeting since the pandemic started. He said he will take this opportunity to discuss pressing issues like rising food prices and the impact of war and climate change on countries. The president also considers the event as a good opportunity to highlight the Philippines as a growth driver in Asia. We should note that the President Marcos has been on quite a number of foreign trips lately. The most recent one was to China. That trip yielded an estimated $23 billion in investment pledges. This time around, President Marcos wants to attract more investors to help with infrastructure projects and programs focusing on food and energy security. Riza, President Marcos is hoping that this economic forum will strengthen partnerships among other countries and mend ongoing geopolitical conflicts in the years to come. Riza.
Thank you for that report. That was Josh Camus reporting live from Villamor Air Base. Meanwhile, Philippine bet Celeste Cortesi ends her Miss Universe run after failing to make it to the top 16. This ends the Philippines semi-final streak since 2010. The Philippines has been considered a pageant powerhouse, having won 4 Miss Universe titles. This year's top 16 candidates will move on to the swimsuit and evening gown competition, after which judges will choose the top 5 candidates and then the top 3 that will vie for the Miss U crown. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Former Interior Secretary Eduardo Año has replaced Clarita Carlos as National Security Advisor. This change in leadership follows several shakeups in the AFP and DND. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says more persons deprived of liberty will be released next week. This is after President Bongbong Marcos ordered to decongest the country's jails. Remulla assures the public that inmates will undergo strict vetting to ensure that only those qualified will be set free. And the showdown between the Ginebra Gin Kings and the Bay Area Dragons will come to a head at Game 7 of the PBA Commissioner's Cup later today. The Gin Kings will be fighting to get their 4th title in 6 conferences, while the Dragons are looking to be the first guest team PBA champion in 3 decades. Some 50,000 fans are expected to flock to the Philippine Arena to witness the match set at 5:45 p.m. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.